Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
I'm James Spann. This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video for Wednesday, May 11th. Pretty summer-like again today, highs up around 90, but changes coming up later this week and over the weekend. We'll check some of the Skycam shots around the network early this morning. First off, coming from Tuscaloosa. That's the Hugh Thomas Bridge on US 43, connecting downtown Tuscaloosa and downtown Northport. The sky mostly clear. Temperatures are generally in the 60s. There's the Walker County Skycam coming from downtown Jasper. And look at that, little evidence of daylight in the Skycam coming from Decatur, overlooking the mighty Tennessee River. All right, very active pattern there, especially out west. Big trough in the west, beginning to lift out. And that should mean a fairly active convective day for parts of the southern plains states today. But again, we are clearly underneath that big ridge. And that's going to keep us very warm and dry today. 60s this morning, Birmingham at 66, Tuscaloosa 64. The only spot under 60 is Gadsden. They've got 59. Up on the watch warning map, look at those winter weather advisories for the mountains of Colorado. And ahead of that, in the warm air, a severe thunderstorm watch for parts of West Texas, the Panhandle, the South Plains. Big storms out there approaching Lubbock, and we'll keep an eye on that today. Again, parts of Oklahoma, Kansas, North Texas should be rocking and rolling with severe weather. We've got a moderate risk out there for basically along and west of I-35 in a pretty narrow zone through Oklahoma and Kansas, and surrounding that, the standard slight risk from the Rio Grande up into the middle of the nation, the plains. And again, a slight risk off to the east over South Carolina, but around here, the ridge means warm and dry weather. Tomorrow, got a slight risk, the standard risk from southern and eastern Texas up through Arkansas, Missouri, and Iowa. And within that, the higher probabilities are clustered through Kansas, Missouri, and northeastern Texas. And then on day 3, which is Friday, all of a sudden SPC has put up a slight risk for Louisiana, Mississippi, western Tennessee, and a sliver of northwest Alabama. And again, I don't think we have a big issue with severe weather. If anything does happen here, it's going to be hail. There's not any support really for tornado-type activity, which is good, as you'll see, and we'll dig deeper in just a moment. QPF chart, rain for the next 5 days, valid through Sunday evening at 7. Basically through the weekend, this is suggesting rainfall amounts of about 1 inch here. And again, we'll take it a little deeper. We'll check the OZGFS at 1 o'clock this afternoon. There's the trough lifting out in the west, ridge here. Down below that today, just like yesterday, the high should be close to 90 with hazy sunshine. Big storms forming, though, to the west over Oklahoma. Storm chasers will be out there today. Tomorrow, the trough is lifting northeast. The ridge begins to break down. And again, I think most of the day will be dry, although we might want to mention a small chance of a shower late in the day. The high should be in the upper 80s. And again, active convection possible west of here. Arkansas, Missouri, places like that. Friday, there's the upper low. And again, every run is looking different on the specific details of this, but the idea is the same. And down below that, again, Friday should be a day with a chance of showers and storms. Don't think it rains all day, but it could rain at any time. It'll be cooler, highs drop in the low 80s. Check quickly a couple of severe weather parameters. First off, the instability or the buoyancy of the air. This is surface-based CAPE, convective available potential energy. Number's a little higher on this run. This is valid at 7 o'clock Friday evening. The instability values do exceed 1,000 joules, but there is just no low-level helicity. I mean, none. This is the 0 to 1 kilometer helicity, so that's the reason tornadoes should not be an issue. And if anything happens, some of the storms, the stronger ones, could produce maybe some hail, but once the sun goes down Friday evening, they'll weaken very quickly. So again, for a state that was hit by an historic generational event 2 weeks ago today, there's going to be a lot of high nervousness when the next convective event occurs. And Again, we'll keep an eye on things. You know, what I always say here, longtime watchers, when it comes to thunderstorms, expect the unexpected. But again, for now, I just don't think it'll be an issue. All right, Saturday, again, now the GFS wants to dig a chunk of that energy a little farther south, and that keeps us pretty wet. In fact, this run is much wetter than other runs for Saturday. And again, the consistency and the specifics in the upper air pattern has not been good out here. But if this run is right, Saturday will be a day with a good chance of showers and maybe even some thunder. Still, it won't rain all day, but the chance is certainly there. In Sunday, the initial energy lifts off to the east. We've still got the core of the upper low northwest of here. And looks like there could be a chance of showers Sunday. But clearly on this run, the greatest coverage of the 2 weekend days would be on Saturday. And then Monday, the low just digs down in here. I mean, right on top of us. And that would be a cool day. Highs only in the 60s with a chance of showers. And because of the cold pool, some of the showers, even with no thunder and lightning, might even produce some small hail. And Tuesday, that feature moves on to the east, and we are in a dry slot. And Wednesday, a week from today, should be a dry and pleasant day if this is right. Lows around 50 and highs in the mid-70s. Low humidity, a beautiful day. We'll zoom out there to the end of the forecast on May the 26th. Ooh, look at that 588 ridge over us. That'll be hot. And it's almost June here, so I guess that's what you expect. The westerlies shunted well to the north and west, and again, just hot and dry if this is right. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
Never witnessed anything like this, and I hope we never do again.
People are coming in to help them. That's what Alabama's all about. It's almost as if a bomb went off.
My baby's alive. My husband's alive. We made it.
I'm demolished. I don't have nothing. Just chaos, really.
It's just a nightmare that I know that I cannot wake up from.
God can do with it as He will.